friend, thanks for joining me today. Let me tell you a little bit about what I've got planned to share with you this week. So I've been thinking a lot about making more memories with my kids, and I think it has to do with the fact that my oldest daughter, Ray, is almost 19, and she has decided to serve an 18-month mission for our church, and she'll be leaving in a couple months. And so my mama heart is just like wanting to hold on to every possible second I can get with her and make some memories. So I was thinking ahead to this weekend and what I wanted to do, and it sounded fun to just have a really chill, special night outside dining with my family. So I thought I would spend some time in the kitchen today to prepare for tomorrow so that I could just enjoy time with my family tomorrow. It's actually going to be a fairly easy meal. I was really inspired when I went to Michigan with my friends, and my friend Sarah put together the most beautiful charcuterie spread. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to prepare some of the dips and spreads and breads and crackers that I want to use to put it together tomorrow. So I'm going to prepare that today, take you along with me. I've got my mind. I think I'm going to make my basil pesto, lavender berry jam, some sourdough crackers. We'll see what else I feel inspired to make in the kitchen, and then I'll take you along as I set it up and just prepare for a fun weekend with the family. These kids really just grow up so darn fast, and it's kind of taken me off guard. So if you have any other ideas of how to just make memories with your kids simply and beautifully, please leave them in the comments below so that I can try to apply some of them and hang on to this precious time that we have all together still as a family. So let's get cooking and see what we come up with. So I'm going to make some homemade crackers for our charcuterie. I know that's a little overachiever, but I actually love to make it because it uses up a lot of our sourdough. I don't always make sourdough breads or anything on the daily, so it starts to compile. And this is one way that I just use up the discard and use a lot of it, and then my kids just gobble it up. So it's really easy. I'm just right now preheating a pizza stone, and then I'm gonna spread this sourdough discard all over it, spread it out, top it with olive oil, some herbs, salt and pepper, bake it till they're crispy, and then I just snap them, and they're these fun little rustic crackers. So let me do that and show you how easy it is. But really, they're so yummy with that little hint of sourness in it, and my kids just love it. Okay, this is piping hot. I'm going to just grease the bottom of it with some olive oil. Also adds a really yummy taste. Woo, that's hot. Getting a big scoop of my sourdough. This will pretty much get it down to nothing, then I can feed it again. Okay, then I like this flat metal spatula and just spread it out. And it's already beginning to cook on there, which is great. This really doesn't take long to cook at all, and then they get really crispy, so you have to watch it. Okay, then I like to put another drizzle of olive oil on top and start adding salt, pepper, and whatever herbs I want. Today I have oregano, parsley, and sweet basil, all from the garden and dried. Oh, and I think I'll put some garlic powder on it and probably some Parmesan cheese. All right, I've got this on 450. You really want it pretty hot. But yeah, you gotta, watch it pretty close and not let it burn. By the way, I'm loving my Ilve oven. I want to use it more before I do a full review, but it's so nice. Okay, next up I'm going to make my lavender berry jam. The recipe's on my blog, which I'm following loosely here today, but I'll link that in the description below for you if you want to make it. It's really, really good. It's delicious with the charcuterie. I always love to have some sort of jam so that you can have a cracker layer on some cream cheese or like a cheese spread and put a little dollop of jam. Really good. So this recipe calls for like any kind of berry mix you have. So I have strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries just that I get from Azure Standard. So I'll mix all three of those together, simmer them down. You add lemon juice, but I have limes today. So lime zest, lime juice, chia seeds is what actually thickens it. Really great option, adding some protein, but it tastes so good. And then a little bit of my lavender buds that we got from the crop at our last house when we tested some. So if you're new here and you don't know that we're planting a lavender farm, we won't have harvest this year, but hopefully next year, and I'll be able to sell some lavender buds and other culinary delights with lavender. Okay, I'm gonna simmer these frozen berries and water down. Oh, there's so many burners, I can't ever remember. Yep, that's the right one. All right, we'll just let these kind of thaw and release their juices. Then add everything except for the chia seeds, because I'm going to blend it all up so it's a smooth consistency, and then add the chia seeds so it can thicken. While we're waiting for this, it dawned on me that some of you might actually be curious to know where my daughter is serving her mission. She got called to serve in the Louisville, Kentucky area Spanish-speaking mission. So we're so excited about it. Just being able to learn Spanish is going to be such a useful skill. My husband actually served a mission in Peru, and his Spanish-speaking skills have come in handy more times than I can count. It's got him good jobs. But also it was just serving a mission, no matter your faith, I think is just an awesome opportunity to put others before yourself, to preach about Christ and to grow in so many ways. So we're thrilled. I'm also very, very nervous just to let her go. It's a lot of feelings, as you can imagine, as maybe some of you have experienced. But there's a really cool story about where she got called, kind of like this tender mercy from the Lord. Maybe I'll tell you guys about it while we're cooking today. But her mission will cover some of southern Indiana over into Lexington. So this kind of big chunk all around Louisville. Is it Louisville or Louisville? How do you guys say it? We want her to say it right so she doesn't sound like a foreigner. While we're here waiting for these berries to cook, I'm thinking of all sorts of things to tell you guys. So you see this gaping hole right here? This is where the double ovens were that we took out and to put the oven here. So we're having a cabinet made that will inset inside this big hole. Haven't decided if I'm gonna match the color to the blue cabinets. I don't think I will. I think I'll do more of like a creamy white color that kind of matches the fridge that's around the corner. But that will be so nice because we don't really have a great spot to store like pots and pans. So I'm really looking forward to having a cabinet right here where all that can go. So that might take a while, but I'm excited for it, and that's going to be like the last big thing we need for the kitchen. I'm going to take my time to find a little island. I want to do some antiquing. If I can't find the right piece, we might make one. So just a couple more things. But it feels so nice to have a functioning kitchen. Okay, let me share this quick story about my daughter's mission call, and you can watch me make pesto while I do. Anyway, this feels a little vulnerable to put out there, but I just think it's so cool and such a witness of the Lord's hand in the very details of our lives. So I thought I would share it with you. So if you know me personally, you know I worry about a lot of things. I'm just a worrier. My mom always had this sign in her house that said, I know worrying works because 99.9% of what I worry about never happens. So clearly I inherited some of her traits, but I do worry about a lot. Well, last year when we went on our RV trip as a family, we were gone for a little less than a month. We bought an RV, made it over. This is going to come back to the mission story, by the way, just bear with me. But we went out on that trip. Our goal was to see a lot of US history sites and a lot of our church history sites, or church history from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So dream trip for me. I was so excited, but per usual, I worried about everything. I was worried about the RV breaking down. I was worried about everything at home. Just if there's anything to worry about, I was worried. Well, we got all the way from Utah to Indiana, and I was still worrying about little things. And we ended up pulling off of the highway into a restaurant called the Schwartz Family Restaurant. There on the south end of Indiana. Maybe you know about it. Let me know if you do. But it was such a beautiful evening and I was feeling pretty good, but we went into this restaurant. It was like bar style, so kind of expensive for a family of 6, but I was so excited because it was like farm to table food, Amish inspired food, and so I was super excited to just have something nourishing. Well, when we got to the cash register, someone in that restaurant paid for us because the cashier said, don't worry, it's all been taken care of. Someone covered it for you. And I was so moved in that moment. And I just felt the Spirit whisper to me, like, you can stop worrying now. I'm going to take care of you. This trip is a gift and just enjoy it. And it was such a special memory. We fell in love with the people of Indiana right away. It was such a beautiful area. But on we went onto our trip. Nothing terrible happened. It was wonderful. So fast forward to about a month ago when my daughter gets her mission call to Louisville, Kentucky. And we were so excited. We were in Louisville. We went to the horse park there. Loved the area as well. But when I was looking at the map that night and trying to get my mind of the area where she would be serving and teaching about the gospel of Jesus Christ, it dawned on me that the area took in that Schwartz family restaurant, like just barely. And it was just this moment, again, I felt the Lord tell me, you don't have to worry about her. I'm going to take care of her. And this is going to be a great blessing in all of your lives. And it was just such a tender moment for me to recognize that the Lord cares about my daughter. He is involved in the very details of our lives. And it's just made it so that I can look forward to her mission. Even though she's going to be gone for 18 months, I can look forward to it, knowing that I can leave my worries at the feet of the Lord and He's got her and it's going to be okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little story. And if you know anything about Louisville, Kentucky, please tell me. If you're in the area, please tell me. Take care of my girl for me. All right, well, let's keep cooking and get this meal prepared so I can enjoy a special night with my family. And I hope it offers you some great ideas so that you can do the same. Okay, I may have burnt these crackers just a little bit. That's what I get for trying to multitask. But they're still gonna be delicious. My kids are gonna love them. I better hide them until tomorrow because otherwise they'll be gone before I even put the charcuterie board together. All right, I stepped outside to wrap around my head what I needed to do to be ready for our special night as a family tomorrow. And I want to take this chance to tell you about this video's sponsor, Earth Easy. I'm super excited about what I get to feature. They have a new product line called their Luxe Craft outdoor furniture line, and it is so beautiful. I feel so grateful for the opportunity to try it out and share it with you. I have shared Earth Easy before with our garden boxes, which you've seen in this video. Absolutely love their products. But I also really love the company in general and what they stand for. Let me tell you a little bit more about them. So Earth Easy is a family business committed to bringing people practical products and information for sustainable living. I love that since 2000, they have been sharing what they've learned from nearly 40 years of living close to the land, and they partner with those who want to connect others with sustainable solutions. I love that they are family owned and operated, that they have products that give back to the earth, and that they commit to planting a tree for every order. Their mission is to help people improve their quality of life by offering information and products for sustainable living. Now let's share a little bit more about this LuxCraft outdoor furniture, which came and it was so easy to set up. That's something I really love about their products that we've experimented with so far, is that the instructions are so good and so easy to put it together. But more about their LuxCraft outdoor furniture. This is a collection made by LuxCraft, which is a USA-based company dedicated to uncompromising quality, detailed craftsmanship, and durable materials. They build every piece in America with an emphasis on appearance, ease of maintenance, and longevity. They use recycled poly material, helping to keep plastics like milk jugs and detergent bottles in circulation and out of our landfills. What's especially awesome is their products are built to last. They have UV stabilized material and it's resistant to moisture, fading, insects, splinting, and warping, and they use stainless steel fasteners, which ensures a really strong hold. You really can be at peace knowing that you've bought it once and that you'll enjoy it for years to come. Now, we are surrounded by a lot of bushes and trees and debris falls down on it, but so far my experience has been that it's super easy to clean up. You just brush it away, wipe it down, spray it off, and it looks brand new and beautiful. You can also have peace of mind knowing that your investment is backed by a limited lifetime warranty. Now, outdoor furniture is an investment, but hopefully we think about the pieces that we buy and make sure that they're gonna stand up to years and years of wear and tear. I'm super excited now that we have a table down here in this beautiful dining area that fits all of us. The table I had before only had seating for 4, so we never used this space, but now that it fits our entire family, I'm just so thrilled about it. It's beautiful. It has this earthy brown color that fits the vibe of this little outdoor seating area that we have here in our lavender blue cottage, and I think it looks so beautiful. So thanks for listening to me talk about Earth Easy. I could go on, but let's get this meal set up and ready for my family.